EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the heart of Texas and the spectacular AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Seattle Seahawks and the Dallas Cowboys. On the visitor's sideline is Seahawks head coach Mike McDonald. His guys just 2-4 in their last 6 games. On the other side, you've got the Cowboys head coach. His team's so strong all year, they have already locked down that #1 seed in the NFC. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, alongside Greg Olsen, the kicker, Brandon Aubrey. Set for the start. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. A good return as he takes it across the 30. Here comes the Seattle offense to take over for the first time. And taking the snaps, quarterback now in his 3rd year in the league.
And he's coming off a game where he was pretty much held in check for the majority of the contest, and he had a couple nice throws mixed in, a couple decent drives here and there, but the inability to find the end zone, of course, he had the 1 interception, so a lot to clean up, a lot to improve, not just him, but frankly the entire offense. You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back.
Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
This has been a tough sequence right out of the jump. You work all week on your opening script, and they're usually the plays that you feel the best about to try to establish some sort of early rhythm, but through 2 plays, run and pass, all they've done is go backwards.
This opening drive not going as scripted. It is 3rd and long. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. The throw on the run is complete. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line. Well, 3rd and 19, no problem. They pick it up on 3rd and long.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Come on. Set. Cougar 19.
Here's a handoff to Walker. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. With that, I'll give you a look at his numbers on the ground in last week's game. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 8.
Ready. Hot 19 Tigers.
Back to throw. Oh, got him again the 2nd time with a sack on this opening drive.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. This one into the hands of Marshall. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. Kicking time for the Seahawks. They'll punt this one away. Brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. So So that Cowboy offense takes the field, ready to go to work for the first time. They'll be led out by the quarterback now in his 4th NFL campaign.
You know you have a good week, Mike, when it takes all 5 fingers on one hand just to show how many touchdowns you threw in last week's win. Now, do we expect him to do that 2 weeks in a row? I'm not sure that's realistic, but as long as he continues to operate at this high of a level, they're going to have a strong chance to win every single week.
They got 6 on that first down run, so it is 2nd and 4.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Panther 60, Panther.
They will not get this one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Offense.
Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29.
Go.
Following the penalty, they'll run it. Inside the 40. And it's a touchdown-saving tackle as he got this down inside the 5-yard line. We'll get a stoppage here. There is an injured Cowboy. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. This opening drive going to form so far. Now they've got it 1st and goal. He'll drop to throw. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Touchdown number 9 for the year. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. And he misses the extra point. It's no good. That is his 2nd miss of the year. And the score stays right where it is. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. A return now from the 4. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shot. Of the 25-yard line. The Seahawks offense and Kenneth Walker ready to take over once more. And as we take a look at league leaders in receiving touchdowns by the running backs, he's right up there among the best in the league. Strong running there, pushing his way forward to gain a couple. So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7. He'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
And 7 yards to go.
He'll look to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Here's their punter now. And he'll be looking for something better after that poor first punt. Job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. The Cowboys offense and their running back, Jaden Blue, heading back out there. And he has been sensational in this opening quarter. You have to imagine we're going to see much more of him as this game goes on. The drive will start on the ground. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Reek Woolen brings him down.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. First reception for the man who enters the week as the NFL's leader in receiving yards. This one, good for a 1st down. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll get this complete. It's Lamb again. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. They go right back to him. This catch good for 11 and a first down.
10 at the 26-yard line.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's complete. It's Adonai Mitchell. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Second and 4.
Left side, caught by Lamb. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
Cowboys, first down.
19.
First and 10 at
The red zone now. He'll drop to throw. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's first and goal coming up.
And the Cowboys, first down.
They'll try to run this one in. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line. They'll look to throw. That is caught, and he's close to the goal line, but didn't get in. Good job to make sure he doesn't cross the plane, and now it's 3rd and goal. They'll run. And no signal. Didn't look like he got there. He did not. And now the tension mounts. 4th and goal.
Here we go. Check out.
They'll try and run for it. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Dallas. So they decide to go for the touchdown, and Greg, they get rewarded on 4th and goal with the 6 points.
Yeah, I think the safe bet there is you settle for the field goal and you're happy coming off the field with points. But not this play caller. He rolls the dice a little bit, but give credit to the offensive line. They created just enough of a lane for this back to take it in for 6.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. The return starts from the 5. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Seahawks offense getting set to get back to work. And so far, not much has gone right. They've had it twice, punted twice. Looking to sustain something here on drive number 3. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's good for 27 and a first down.
First down, Seattle.
Alert! Alert!
On 1st and 10, here comes Walker. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
47-yard line.
So we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Cowboys with the early edge. We're back to Arlington in a moment. Seahawks football beginning this 2nd quarter. They are facing a 2nd and long.
Get it! Crack all 80s! Back up!
Now they'll set up to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
Here we go! Start! Ready, go!
A throw on the move is caught. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba, the intended receiver. And that's going to lead to a 4th down. And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit the field of play and continue out of bounds. The Cowboys offense and their running back, Jaden Blue, heading back out there. And as a play caller, when you've got a guy who's running like this, you lean on him and your offensive line. He's had big opening after big opening and big numbers in this first half. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Devin Witherspoon on the coverage.
Now, faking the give. This pass right side, caught by Lamb. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Ready?
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And good blocking up front. Paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Let's go. Let's go.
They'll stick with him again. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Pick up of 11 yards on that one. First down, Cowboys.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Tag. 60.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. The throw here is complete. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
First and 10.
That's another first down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18.
Ready? 19. Go.
They'll look to set up the screen here. And that keeps them ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
8 yards.
Here's 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Let's go now.
14-yard line.
Ready?
Try the right side this time. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up third down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Ready? Gravity Lions. Ready?
That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up first and goal.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Get it. Ready?
Here's a run. He slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6.
At the 6-yard line.
Second and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Hey. Cowboy 80.
They'll try to set up a screen here. And he's so close to the goal line. Couldn't get that ball extended. They keep him out, and it sets up 3rd and goal.
And goal.
Here we go. Here we go. Coconut.
And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. And 9, Mitchell. Touchdown, Cowboys. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
Aubrey now for the extra point. He knocks it through. Cowboys add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Out comes the Seattle offense as they get ready for their next possession. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. First down now. Drawing some oohs and ahs from the crowd, juking his way forward for a gain of a couple.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play. It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
This offense just continues to struggle to find any sort of rhythm. And now part of it is self-inflicted wounds. But the vast majority of their struggles has just been their inability to pass protect. You can't expect your quarterback to settle into the game and have any confidence operating out of the pocket when the second he hits his back foot, the play's over.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Ready! Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready!
Motion the slot man left. A throw behind his man, can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion.
I'm not so sure he would have picked up the first down had they connected either way, but still, disappointing outcome to not at least get a handful of positive yards on that last one.
Let's go!
On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. And that is incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The Cowboys offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he's had things all his way in the first half. Those numbers are sensational. He looks to add to them with another drive here. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Here's 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain.
Here we go, here we
2nd
go.
and 9.
70 Timberwolves.
48-yard line.
Throw right side, pulled in by Mitchell. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Let's go now. 65 catch. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
And the back judge throws the flag. He looks at the ball, looks at the clock. Clock says 0. That's a delay of game.
Ready. Ready.
Throwing now from the gun. That's caught. It's Mitchell. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. Not just a first down, but reception number 70 on the season. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. That's into the hands of Lamb. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with 1st and goal.
And another great throw right there, Mike. And when you take a look at the numbers, they certainly don't lie. He has just been flat out terrific in this first half. His ability to spread the ball around, take what the defense has given him. They've certainly had a lot of success here early on.
Ready.
Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it 1st and goal. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, Dallas. That's his 2nd touchdown tonight.
The kicker on.
And that's a big number. That is touchdown pass number 50 on the season. Just 5 shy of Peyton Manning's all-time mark for the most in one campaign. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This returnable from the 4. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. And play halted for a moment. We have an injured Seahawk player. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Open man, and that's Bryant. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Second and 4.
Back to throw. Reaching for it, the tight end couldn't bring it in. It's incomplete. Elijah Arroyo was the intended target. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Here we go.
And 4 yards to go.
He'll try to run for it.
Great reaction by the defense. At first, Mike, it looked like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself. But they were able to rally to the ball. And I think the officials are going to mark him just short.
The Cowboys take
There's
over.
CeeDee Lamb heading back out there with the rest of his Cowboys teammates. And it may be time for this defense to start throwing a second defender at him, maybe. Look at what he's done. Whatever the defense has tried the first half, it hasn't worked.
Panther 60. Panther 60. Get up.
They will take a knee here.
Get up.
2nd and 11.
Cowboy 80.
And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee, take this on into the locker
18
room.
Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
So, halftime straight ahead. And we send it over to Scott Hansen, who has the EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. Lots to get to from a jam-packed Sunday of football. Let's get right into it. Our look around the NFL starts now. At Northwest Stadium in Landover, the Commanders at home to take on their rivals, the New York Football Giants. And it's Malik Neighbors. He's going to bring this one in, and away he goes. Mark it down as a 65-yard touchdown catch. The Giants come away with an 8-point victory. Next up, let's go out to Glendale, Arizona, checking in on the Cardinals as they host the Jacksonville Jaguars. And this is the Cardinals wideout. He was a tough man to pin down all game long. This, one of his 2 touchdown catches. One more to show you real quick. It's over in Tampa, the Buccaneers taking on the New Orleans Saints. And this is the Bucs running back. He's going to take this one in, 11 yards on the touchdown run. The Buccaneers find a way to pull this one out as they escape with the narrow win. With that, time for a look at the playoff picture. Things starting to come into focus in the NFC here in Week 16. Meanwhile, our game has not been all that competitive, a one-sided affair through 2 quarters. As we send you back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
One-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. A return coming from the 14. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. The Cowboys offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. This one caught by CeeDee Lamb. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good for a Cowboys.
Let's go now. Huh.
First and 10 at the 40.
It's first down, and they'll run. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up second and short.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
On the ready.
At the Seahawks 40-yard line.
Here we go. Shot. Post.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Ready, ready. Ready.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the right zone, inside the 20.
Well, he had such a great first half throwing the football. There's no reason to think, Mike, coming out here for the start of the 3rd, that anything's going to change. He's picked up right where he left off, and the numbers are indicative of just how well he's played.
Now give on the ground, and that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 13-yard line.
He'll look to throw. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
And 4.
69, 19.
He'll drop to throw. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's 4th down.
A 32-yard attempt.
Aubrey's kick is good. And the Cowboys add on to their lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
From the 6, here comes a return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Seahawks offense ready for their first possession of this 2nd half. They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 31.
Sinnott, the man in motion. On the ground, it's Walker. And the struggles continue. He's dropped behind the line again.
Ready?
This is 3rd and 6.
A loss of a yard on the play. And it's 3rd down.
60 Eagle, 60.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. The throw on the run is complete. His 2nd grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a 1st down.
1st down, Seahawks.
Here we go, here we go. 70 Lions.
They'll look to throw. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
When a defense has speed to the ball like this group does, it makes these wide receiver screens really challenging because all those fast linebackers and defensive backs that are chasing the ball carrier, the offensive line are the ones responsible for them, and sometimes that's just a speed mismatch, and they can't get out in front.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Ready? Cowboy 80. Go.
The run up the middle, it's Walker. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now they'll set up to throw. Forced to his right. He's going to run it. A terrific run there. He's finally taken down at the 25-yard line.
A gain of 22 yards.
Ready?
And the Seahawks 1st down.
To the air now. Over him in a flash, and he lost the football. And the Cowboys are going to come away with the football. In the pocket, looking to throw the ball, but the defense was looking right at the ball. They knock it away and come up with the turnover.
Mike, we see so often a quarterback is so focused, keeping his eyes down the field, looking for one of his receivers to work himself free, that they lose track of where the defenders are. And I think that's exactly what happened here. The defender closed on him quicker than he might have thought, knocks the ball loose, creating the takeaway.
We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Check go.
They'll begin here on the ground. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Now, faking the give. Left side, punt by Lamb.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
76.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Quick throw, out wide, it's caught, and he's very close to a 1st down, out of bounds right at the marker. Spot is just a little short, so it is 4th down. And a pretty good punt there. Fair catch, taken right around the 11-yard line. The Seahawks offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They'll begin with 1st down from their own 11. They'll try to set up the screen here with Walker. He's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
On 2nd down, Walker. He kept waiting for that cutback lane to develop. It never did. He's tackled right at the line of scrimmage.
Now the offensive coordinator's got a decision on his hand, Mike. It was 2nd and 1. He decides to go with the conservative run, gets stopped for no gain. He's in the exact same position now on 3rd down. Does he try to change it up, or does he just turn around and hand it off again?
He'll keep those legs churning, and he's got the 1st down at about the 23-yard line.
Here we go.
Straight ahead, it's Walker. And he's able to force his way through one man, but he can only muster about a yard on that play. 2nd down.
Okay, great.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Stephanie. Cougar.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete. They couldn't hook up there. As time has expired, the 3rd quarter has come to an end. Third down and 9. And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
A pair of 1st downs gives them 1st and 10 up at the 40. They'll look to throw again. Forced out wide. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a 1st down.
1st down, Seattle.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. That's into traffic, but taken in. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 7. Short pass taken in by the tight end. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
Stephanie. 79.
He'll try and get there on the ground.
There's no doubt that you appreciate the toughness he shows here, Mike. I mean, for a quarterback to put his head down and pick up some tough yards, his teammates love it. But I'll tell you, his coaches, they want to see him protect himself, understand when he had enough to pick up the first down, to get down and live to play another snap.
Good running inside the 25. And it's a big run down to the 10-yard line. So not quite first and goal. It's first and 10. They're pretty close.
Ready.
Marshall is on the move. Throwing now on first and 10. That one incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down. They'll throw out of the gun. This one is hauled in. Are the feet in bounds? Yes! Kenneth Walker. And, of course, all scoring plays are reviewed. So replay's going to take a look at this one and make sure it is good for 6. So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board.
The kick is good. Makes the score Cowboys 30, Seahawks 7.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. This is a short kick, returnable from the 13. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Cowboys offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
A loss of 2.
Here's a second and 12.
Here we go.
26-yard line.
They'll look to set up the screen here. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Let's go now.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw, and that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
The Seahawks offense ready to come back out for this next possession. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. We'll start this drive with first down.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. Smith and Jigba left side, he's got it. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Throwing now from the gun. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. No.
They'll look to throw yet again. They'll try to set up the screen here. He's got room at the 30. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Speedy.
The red zone now. He'll drop to throw. That is hauled in at the 5. The Seahawks are going to be looking at a 1st and goal. They move it down to the 4. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he will power his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Seattle. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. Back to throw. That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision jarred it loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. Down 3 scores, and it's late. They're going to need a few bounces to go their way. They'll start right here, trying to get an onside kick.
Illegal touching. Offense.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
Come on, set. Let's go.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Gain on the play.
Let's go.
2nd and 10.
65, 65.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And a nice run there as he surges forward. A gain of 8 and sets up 3rd down.
Gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
Ready, set. Set, ready. 19, Tiger. Ready.
Try to pick this one up on the ground. 1st down and more inside the 15. And he's got another one. Touchdown, Cowboys. 3 touchdowns for the game. His first 3 of the year. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Now, Aubrey for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Cowboys will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
13. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
Ready.
Tight end motioning left. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
So many of these possessions start with negative plays on 1st down, and you're just going to hear every offensive coordinator stress. It is so important we don't fall behind the sticks, but when you just can't pass protect and give your quarterback time, this is going to continue to happen.
That's to the right side and incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25.
A gain of 58 yards.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
He'll drop the throw. Forced, trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway. A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Timeout Seahawks. That is their second. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7?
Get it? Hey, let's go. Ready.
He'll look to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield. You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
So it's a win for the Cowboys. Their perfect season continues here into the month of December. They continue to be the #1 team in all of football. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Cowboys as we say so long from Arlington.